Hi guys, today we are going to do a recap about what you need to start a map in ETS2 map editor. First of all, I want to thank everybody who subscribed to my channel. We have 1K subscribers. Thank you very much for that. It's not a daily maintain channel. I use this channel just for presenting stuff about my map or about tutorials, providing help, but somehow people join it, and I am very happy about this. Second thing, I'm gonna ask everybody who is watching this tutorial to stop asking for help in YouTube comments. Don't do that. Providing help for somebody who is working in map editor, it's more complex than a few rows written in YouTube comments. I cannot provide any help in YouTube comments. You need a forum for that. You need pictures, game logs, information, and asking for help in YouTube comments. If you do that, that means it's better for you to go to do something else. Play Counter-Strike, Fortnite, leave the map editor alone. It's not for you. Okay, that being said, let's get to work. Few things you need to do before you can start adding your ideas into map editor. First of all, you need some files from the base game. Okay, create whatever you want on your PC. Create a folder, name it whatever you want. The name is not important. Place it wherever you want. The place is not important. Just to know, there you are going to extract the game base files. To do that, first of all, you go to the forum, download SCS extractor. You have the link here. Download it, unpack it, and place it in this folder you just created. Okay. Second, go to your game folder, root folder, where your game is installed, and in my case is program files, Steam apps, common, Euro Truck Simulator 2. These are things we already talked about, but I want to do a recap of everything. Copy these files, SCS files. These are SCS archives. So you have base and def, the most important ones, but I also prefer to take the map DLCs, like this one, Black Sea DLC, Baltic, East DLC going east, France, Italy, and North. Copy these SCS files. You don't need this Christmas, DAF tuning, fantasy flags, and you don't need. These are just materials added to the game. You don't need that. You need just a map DLC or just a def and base if you do a simple thing. Okay, copy this to your folder and start unpacking them. You cannot unpack these files with 7-zip or WinRAR. They are locked. The only application who can do that is SCS extractor. How you unpack stuff? Simple. Get one by one and move it over the SCS extractor. I'm gonna take def SCS extractor and start working. You must do this with every SCS files. Take him, drag it over SCS extractor, and let it work. It may take some time. As you see with def, it was very fast because def is small. It's just 6 megabytes. Okay, you can do this. I'm going to extract base, and as you see already the materials are starting to pop out. I'm not going to let it work because it's going to take time. I have already all the files extracted here in this my own folder, and we are going to need some files from here. This is the first step. Leave it as it is and take to the second step. The second step is to go in my documents, Euro Truck Simulator 2, and here you have the profiles, the saves, the configuration files, the game log. If someone asks you about game log, this is the file you must present. The editor log, this is just for editor. Whatever you need here to create a mod file. As you see, I have a mod file for every single map or road connection I'm editing. I keep it separate, just rename it. Okay, but in this case I'm going to create a new folder, name mod, and open it. It's empty. Before 137 or 138, the editor was incorporated in the game. It's not longer the case. The editor and the game now are separate, and you need to do few things before you can even start the editor. Okay, and for that you need shortcuts, edited shortcuts, and I'm going to show you how to do it. For example, these are two situations here. For people who are having the Steam version of the game, Steam activated and Steam incorporated, or for the people who have the cracked version, the non-Steam version of the game. Okay, you need two different shortcuts if that is the case. Okay, I'm gonna create a shortcut, a simple shortcut. I'm gonna go where my game is installed, and this is, like I've said before, program file, Steam apps, common, Euro Truck Simulator, bin, win64. This is my Euro Trucks executable file. Okay, we are going to create, this is for non-Steam users. You are going to create a shortcut from the Euro Trucks application. So create a shortcut, cut, move it to the mod folder. If you double click on this, your game is gonna start, not the editor, your game. You need to do one step more, and right click, properties, and this where it says target, you have the path to this application, and here is the end. To start the editor instead of the game, you need to add something here after this signs. And First of all, press space after this. It must be an empty space here, and then go to the forum, and here you have command lines for starting the editors. For Eurotrax application, you have this. When you open it with yellow, in my case this one until here, okay, then you are gonna need to add these lines. Just copy and paste. Okay, make sure there is a space here. Now it's not a space, now it's a space. Click OK. Now this is the first step. As you see, the line contains two things, two commands: edit Europe, this is for the base map, to edit the base map, and force mods. This is a line to a command to load whatever mod you have in your mod folder. Very important, don't start editing maps with mod folder full of other mods. The editor loads everything from the mod folder, everything. So you need an empty mod. If you want to play, create another mod folder, rename it, and you switch between names when you want to play or you want to start mapping. We have this command here. Now with this command, instead of opening the game, we are opening the editor. Because I have a Steam version of the game, Steam is gonna warn me there is something starting to trying to start the editor. Okay, as you see, is black, and here is the base map created by SCS. Okay, keep the right mouse pressed and move the map wherever you want. If you want to see the minimap here, press F5 and you are going to see here the minimap. If you want to see the background, press A multiple times. You are going to see just the background, just the map, or the map with the background. Okay, and you are good to go. For example, you want to edit, I don't know, let's choose a city. You want to edit Warsaw, okay? These are sectors. The map, it's divided in equal sectors. Every sector has a name, a number. Be very aware about these pluses and these minuses, because plus 9 with minus 2 is not the same with +9 and +2. As you see, these are different sectors, so be very careful what do you want to really edit. Okay, I lost my city. No, this is the situation for people who wants to edit the map using a non-Steam version. For the user of Steam versions, you need to create a Steam shortcut, not an Eurotrack shortcut. So you are going to go where your Steam is installed. In my case, program files 86 Steam, and here you will find the Steam application. Right click, create shortcut, cut, go to mod, paste, and in the same way we are gonna edit the target. We have the cursor here. I'm gonna press space. I'm gonna go to the forum where we have here the commands for a Steam shortcuts. You need to add this one. Okay, copy, paste. Now, okay, we have created a Steam shortcut. This time Steam is not gonna warn us about something starting, because it's started by Steam itself. Okay, I'm gonna click on it, and as you see, the editor is loading. Okay, we have loaded the editor, and now you can add stuff whatever you want to add in a base map. But remember, I'm gonna say this again, if you are working, F5 is not working, I'm gonna do this, and now it's working. If you are working in one sector, okay, for example, you edited this Kaunas city. Sorry if I say stupid things. If you edit this sector and nothing in other sectors, save just your sector, and when you publish your map is going to contain just this sector. If I press save now, the game is going to save the entire Europe. You don't need that. You can press save, and from the save you can take just your sector, but it's a easy way to do that before messing with the entire Europe. If I press save, actually now the map is not going to be saved, because we have to do the third thing, and that is to create the save folder. The map must be saved somewhere, and we didn't create that folder. I'm going to close the editor, and now we have the shortcuts for Steam or non-Steam versions. I'm going to go again to my folder where the game is installed, and here next to these SCS files, you need to create a new folder. I have it here because these are backups. I don't want to mess with my saves and my work, but for this tutorial I'm going to create a new one. I'm going to name it base underline map. I'm going to open it, and in here I'm going to create a map folder and a dev folder, useful later if you start to create your own templates or something like that. So we have the base map. This is the folder where the editor is going to save your map. I'm going to make sure properties is not read-only. Okay. Now we have the original files, we have the shortcuts, we have the place where we save our map. We have all. Now we can start mapping, and if you want to create an add-on map, that is a map who is going to be added to the base game. For example, you edited a city or country or something like that, or you want to expand the base map. This is an add-on map. It's going to be in 1:19 scale. It's going to respect the editor background. I mean, you are going to place the cities where they belong, looking on editor background, and you are going to respect the size and the distances as an add-on map. Be very careful because the place is very small. 1:19 means everything is 20 times, 19 times smaller. Okay, the distances are not the same, the sizes are not the same, but you must respect this background map and place your city or your cities where they belong. For example, if you want to do Pinsk, you must place the city here, follow the road connection, follow the roads structure, and because in this way your add-on map is gonna be very well, is gonna work very well with the base map. If you place Pinsk here, where Minsk is, you're gonna have a problem, and you are gonna create a problem for other people. This is an add-on map. This is 1:19. If you want to create a standalone map to work one-on-one, for example, you must edit the background map. For example, I have a map started here, and instead of Europe, I created a background who fits my need. This one. Sorry. 1:1 scale map of my city. If I want to create this city step by step, street by street, I'm already having here all I need. Okay. Now, the best way to work in editor, for example, let's say you want to edit one city or one area. I already told you not to mess with all Europe sectors. You don't need to save the entire Europe to edit one city. As you see, loading the entire Europe is taking very long, saving it very long, and if you publish your map with one sector edited and the rest of the Europe also in your map, you are going to create big problems for everybody. Your map is going to contain just your edited city, okay? Now, for example, let's see what is here. Again, it's not working. Okay, we have Kaliningrad. And we want to enhance this city, okay? What is the sector? +8 -6. I'm gonna exit here. I'm gonna go where I unpacked the files. I'm gonna go in map, Europe, and I'm gonna look for +8 -6. +8 -6. This is the sector. No, this is +6. I need -6. This one. Every sector has 4 files. I must take them all, okay? Copy, go in my mod folder, paste. I'm gonna create a file named map. I'm gonna open this and create another folder named my map. Okay, now I'm gonna go back to base files, not this one, here, and here in map I have Europe MDB. I'm gonna copy this, place it in my mod, map. Next to my map I have Europe MDB. I'm gonna rename it my map MDB, and now I am ready, not yet, but I'm gonna show you, to edit this sector, except I didn't import the sector. Cut, map, my map, paste. Okay, so now we are ready to edit this map. I'm gonna zip it, map zip. This is the path map, my map, and my map MDB. Now, both these commands, either you start with this or either you start with this, Steam or non-Steam. Go to properties again, and now you are gonna see a line here who says, a line you copied before, who says edit Europe. No, you are gonna edit this even you using the Steam version or Eurotrack's version. You are gonna edit this to edit my map to be exactly the name of this MDB here. Okay, so we have edit my map now in Steam version. Okay, and now the game is not gonna load the base map, the Europe map, is gonna load just your sector. just your custom map, and you are gonna see something. There is no background, but if we press A, nothing happened. Okay, go to Kalini. This is our sector, and as you see, this is the map. This is the map with the background, and this is just the background. As you see, the background is missing, is red. Okay, because opening another map with the Euro background is not going to work in this case, but we have a solution for that. I'm going to close this. I'm going to save it first. That went fast. Try saving Europe to see how much time you are going to wait. I'm going to close this. I'm going to delete this map zip. I'm going to create another folder named dev, and in it I'm going to place another file from the original game. Here, not here, here. Where is it? Okay, here. I'm gonna take from dev this file, editor data, copy, go to my mod, in my dev created, so you have dev, and here paste editor data, open it, and inside you have something, a line here, background map name, map Europe MDB, map Europe reskin, map Europe. Okay, if you want, you are not using Europe MDB, you are using my map MDB, my map MDB. Okay, so this is the line you need to change, my map MDB, to open with Europe background. Save, close. Now we are going to create a mod, select these two, add to mod zip, and now we have a mod zip who has the dev and the map file. Let's see what the editor is going to tell us. As you see, we have the background. We have our map, just our sector, and the background. You do the modification here, you save the map, you exit the editor, you open the map, my map, go where you created the base map folder, base map, and as you see, this one is not empty anymore. Your map file are here, my map, and you have your sector. Copy, go back to the mod folder, wherever it is. Okay, and here in map, my map, just replace your files. Go again on mod, create another zip, delete this one. You can replace those sectors directly in the zip file, but I want to show you the simple way. 7-zip, and now when you are going to start the editor, you have your modifications available. These are steps to follow when you want to edit your map. When you want to publish your map, it's very simple. It's gonna be, for example, you set a name for your map. My map. You can change zip to SES. Keep in mind the game reads both zip and SES. Go here. Can go to my map. Delete MBD, because once you publish your map, the users are not going to need this. This MBD is good just for editing. Change it and rename my map to Europe, and you have your first map released. Now people can place this folder in the mod folder and play the base map with your modification. This is the easy way to work. This is the best way to work, because editing Europe implies many problems and is very difficult. You can create ghost sectors, rising original sectors. So please create your own map to edit. I show you how to trick the game to use the Europe background in your small mod. That's it. Simple. This is how you started. After you have this, you need to learn the basic stuff. Don't start editing, because you are not gonna know nothing, and it's very hard. Go to the forum and start watching tutorials. Editor in ETS 138, curves and beginner tips. This includes some information I was talking about in this video, but you can watch this to learn some tips, to learn stuff about curves, a new material inserted by the SES, and then you can start watching these tutorials. Of course, for example, this one, starting and saving a map, it's outdated, but you can learn stuff from here, again from here, and then you can start basic stuff like editor commands, roads, prefabs, city, company, countries, terrain, buildings. Please, how to create a sign template, and sign templates details for beginners. There are some videos here: alternative model look, mass editing, DirectX 11. You don't need that. You need only things related to map editor. After you set your game to edit maps, after you see the map editor tutorials, you can have a good start. That's it for today. Very simple stuff, but just if you follow these steps by the letter. Thank you very much for for watching. Have a nice day.